everybody, this is Ice Command 301. We are back with another drawing stream. Uh, so let's draw. So like I said last week, from today all the way to Thursday's stream, every stream this week basically is going to be a charity stream. So any donations that you give will go towards to the Autism Speaks, because autism is a big part of my life, because mainly my sister, who's going to be turning 20 this coming Saturday, the 22nd, so yay. So I just thought, like, just spend the week doing something that that I do enjoy doing, but I haven't really done in a while, due to, like, life. So I just thought, let's make a stream of it. So we're gonna continue in our quest to draw my RPG characters. As you guys remember, last time we drew both versions of Orion. So now we're gonna see who we're gonna draw next, and see what funny stories I could probably have with them, depending on who. And what's funny is that just the other day, I felt like I forgot some characters, but as of right now, I can't seem to recall them. I don't see anything. I think, actually, I mean, I can think of one, because I just made the character right after I made this list. Baxter. Sander. Star Wars. Alright. You know, there are some other characters I could include in this. Hold on. I gotta go to Pinterest. Where are you? Here we go. So I haven't played as this character technically, but two, 19. I'm probably gonna go through every single song my phone has. Alvis, Dumbledore. No. And Lawrence. Space meetings. That's technically that's a campaign that is non-existent at the moment. So I just added 2, so we're back to 43. 30. So technically now, so it's in a way I technically have actually wait, now that I keep thinking of, okay, Jesus. Alright, so we are actually going to, so I'm gonna go to a number generator. 1 through, so there's 45, but now there's 43 because I technically made two. So let's see who we have. 24. 4. Once we get to like a particular number where I can use like a die or something, then that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Uh-oh. 24. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot some people. Wait, did I actually forget some people? No, I didn't. So Peacock. Oh, Peacock. Peacock. That's an interesting one to do. All right, let's get into it. Peacock. Wow, that's one that I haven't thought about in a while. Oh, all right. Just let me take my sip here. Alright, so I wonder if I still have the character sheet for him. But honestly, I don't really remember. I wonder why my frame rate is going around. Here's why. I'm gonna cancel that one. See if that helps with it. All right, so we got Peacock. Okay, so the story with Peacock is what color should I do for Peacock? Some kind of, I feel like it should be one that's a little bit glamorous. You know, we'll use red for him. Why not? So Peacock is actually a very interesting character. So the creation of him, well, actually, first off, I should say this was for a system called Blades in the Dark, which is a whole thing about being part of a group, and you do, or a gang per se, and you do, and you basically select what kind of gang you want to be. So you want to be a gang of thieves, do you want to be a gang of mercenaries, or do you want to dabble in like weird supernatural things? Do you want to I don't know, world takeover, you know, just stuff like that. And every session is you going through a mission doing these things to help gain your group / gain recognition to get to your goal, while at the same time, like each one of the characters have their own kind of like personal goals, stuff like that. Well, at least mine kind of did. I think one other had like a personal goal. I'm not sure about the other two. But yeah. So our group was actually quite an interesting one. We basically had an assassin, a stealth, like a stealthy, roguish kind of person, one who dabbled in like the weird supernatural stuff, and then we have my guy. Sometimes I do tend to be the one who kind of like goes a bit out of the box, be like the odd one out kind of. But my guy was a former actor, so he's able to actually like disguise himself and play a role very well. um and apparently, and now most of my inspiration from him came from a combination of watching The Greatest Showman, which is a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman. Really good, really good movie. I love it. Like, I have the soundtrack for it, and it's so good. Good, I love it. Actually, I should play. Not. I mean, I know I can get in trouble with this, but honestly, I kind of want to. But I think in order to like really get into this, I'm gonna have it quietly play in the background. And there was a summer show which I think got canceled, which honestly I would have loved to have actually seen continue. It was called I think it was literally called The Magician, not to be confused with the Sci-Fi Network's The Magicians. But it's basically another crime drama, except a like um, a uh, a former magician actually learned like teamed up with the FBI or so, or one of those many government agencies, and like helps them solve crime by using his knowledge in magic and deception in order to help them. Um, and the whole thing about that magician was that he was supposed to be that he had a brother, eh, and his brother was framed for murder, and he was put in jail. So not only is the one that you're mainly following trying to help solve mysteries, he is also helping his brother, trying to help his brother prove his innocence and get out. Um, so I kind of got the same inspiration, but instead of just having the brother, having the brother in prison, he is dead, and my character is trying to find the person who caused the murder and get him back. Um, um, I really want to. I was really trying to leeway our group into being like a thieves kind of thing, anything more so. Like depending on what we did, that was gonna kind of like change my character really. And we had to trying to find like a good common goal with our group, which was kind of interesting because when you have an assassin, brutish, roguish type, and a guy who dabbles in weird stuff, where they pretty much want to go all these separate ways, and yeah. Um, so hold on, let me get. Magician character design. Um, so let's see. So again, I'm not the greatest artist. But wait, what happened? Oh, there we go. So I kind of need a bit of a. I mean, that one's kind of okay. So I just really like this one because it kind of, I mean, the attire kind of fits. If only stood a different way. You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. So, obviously doesn't dabble in magic or anything, but like kind of like the clothes they wears and stuff kind of fits along with it. The only thing about it is that this technically took place in a high fantasy world. So it was kind of funny to try and be like non-magical sorts. I mean like the one like supernatural person did kind of dabble in like magic and stuff. So it's not like too unbelievable. It was just a matter of maybe I should find something that's more to that time. How's it that I look up magician character design and like it gives me like knights and stuff. Oh yo. Yes. Yes. This works. This works. Oh god damn it, I hate when Pinterest does this. Um Damn it, now I have to find it again. Come on. So and I guess to explain why my character's name is Peacock, like it's not his actual name. We actually ended up choosing a like names based off of different birds and stuff. So because I'm like this flashy actor kind of deal. I'm Peacock. I was Peacock, and we had others that I don't remember actually. It's either Peacock or Phoenix. I still would have liked Phoenix. Damn it. Lost it. God damn it. Damn it, Pinterest. That's Liam's character. I'm sorry. Um. Oh my god, I wish. Let's say modern. Because maybe modern. Actually kind of helps too. The other one would have been so much better, but maybe I can make something around that. So now I think we only did like 2 sessions of this campaign. I think mainly because there was like some mixed feelings about it, about mainly the system, or something, or maybe it was just like more of a dispute upon like what the group in character wanted. you know, because 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 my character didn't want to like do things that involved murdering other people, um, and but at the same time, like one person wanted to go more into like actually assassinating, one wanted to go into like the supernatural stuff. It's like we were four completely separate entities that were like clashing with each other, trying to find a common goal. It was, but I mean, at least that's how I think it was. Let's see. So what's funny is that I feel like I already did have some kind of art for it, but because it was so long ago, I don't think I have it anymore. Probably on my own old phone still if I buried it out, but this one would have been let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Shake awake, cause you're just a dead man walking. Option. You can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest days. Alright. I'm actually I'm actually getting good feelings about this. Now I could, well, actually, again, let's get his main body structure. You believe that life that you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside. So you lock the door, but don't you stay that way. Okay, that's actually a small ass thumb. Okay. Does it seem like I'm copying this thing in its entirety? Basically. But helps. Like 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 I said last stream, I'm mainly good with like things, like mainly weapons, stuff like that, or like imagery of like energy blasts, stuff like that, or or like creatures. Like I can do creatures well, but but yeah, people always escape. People always escape me. Um, like I'm just not good at like actually drawing drawing of people. what you gotta play, 'cause I got what you need, so come at me and take the ride. Need to see the other side. You can do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, we can finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. Take it to the other side. Coming in, I hate to tell you, but it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. 'Cause quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Why am I you? And I will show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. And the moon that swells, we do pick up peanut shells. And I'll leave it up to you. Don't you know that I'm okay with this uptown party get to play? 'Cause I got what I need. Don't wanna take the ride. You need to see the other side. You can do like you do. I'm good to do like me. Like in a cage, I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? Need to see the other side. Whiskey and misery and parties and play. Can you tell? You can tell I've listened to the music a lot. Plus, normally I'm actually pretty like I'm not used to like actually doing them in an angle. Like I'm used to doing it like straightforward, kind of like taking a mugshot, basically. So like stances and stuff. It is do that. Yeah. I'm going to fix that eye. That's better. Damn noses. Alright. Let's see. So should draw him. So I think I should draw him. Some kind of like collared And then okay, and then maybe more. I'm gonna do I'm gonna draw what I kind of do with I basically do with my, it's not really kind of, more like what I really do. Have his, like, he has probably like his button-up shirt rolled up when he works. So that's actually probably more what it'd be like. So actually, yeah, let me draw these more rounded. There we go. Okay. Maybe. Okay, so is that? There we go. I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, I'm so gonna get in trouble with copyright. That's fine. He's pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Well, might as well. Let's that off, and then let's see, what kind of fancy footwear should he have? Although, like, what kind of fancy footwear would you think? You think they would try and do in some kind of like Renaissance-ish high fantasy world? Probably the same, like some kind of like Shakespeare kind of thing. I mean, I know I'm kind of drawing it a bit modern, but maybe like the outfits that he wore was a bit like modern for its time. Give him some Jordan kicks. Maybe that would be something. That would be really funny. But the go. All right. Let's. It's actually kind of hard to think about like how his actual outfit should be, mainly when, because again, like I feel like his outfit is very like modern esque, but when you put it into like high fantasy esque kind of place, that's kind of tricky. But when you have someone that's also like an actor or something, it's like maybe his attire is a bit more like closer to the modern time than it would for a for the high fantasy world. kind of give you shoes, kind of like one of the pairs of nice shoes that I have somewhere. It's kind of like you have a centerpiece of leather, but then you have the other two kind of like overlapping that middle one, kind of deal. So we wear leather. He's done, but can go off for a road when he's to. He's multi-terrain. He's peacock. You know, that's actually pretty spot on. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, man. That's actually pretty spot on. Like, I've only played this character like 2, maybe 3 times. So like I was still in the inner workings of how he is and how he thinks. But yeah, like he does work a lot because I had him. Like our home base was an actual old theater that Peacock was working on. And he was actually looking to like restore it and like actually do plays and stuff. You know, I'm actually gonna give him some kind of like. I'm actually gonna give him some kind of like peacock-esque looking cane. Sometimes he would go around with it. It's not like he needed it. It's just aesthetically, it's cool. Not sharp enough. Is Peacock based off a real person? Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I based Peacock's character like around that time. I recently saw The Greatest Showman. Um, so so I kind of made him like like um like an actor in like plays and stuff. Former actor anyway, trying to get back. And I also um watched was watching the show, like some kind of summer show, I believe. Another crime drama, but it was called The Magician, where literally a magician helped the FBI solve crimes and stuff. And I took the backstory of that character and put it into Peacock. So it's kind of a combination of multiple like showman kind of deals. So that was my inspiration for the character, just because I thought it would be a very interesting concept to actually play some kind of showy character. Because I think like Peacock was one of my first characters who was supposed to have some kind of like charisma and stuff, because I'm normally not a very talkative person, especially in a group that's probably over 3 people, and that's including me. Um, so I think Peacock was my first chance to like really branch out and actually try to be more of a voice in my group. Um, and since then, I've been like trying with a bunch of different like charismatic characters, which led on to Noah, who was literally a broadcaster, like a radio broadcaster in an apocalyptic world. So literally his voice was like the voice. So it was a lot of pressure on me, but I felt a little bit more comfortable about him after playing Peacock, and now I have like three other very charismatic characters. Even though one of the three is like not the charismatic character, it was still like I was able to just speak whatever the hell I wanted to say and just have fun with it. So so I'm so yeah. So I think so really I haven't really given Peacock that much credit because I didn't really remember Peacock after we stopped the one campaign that he was in. It was it's something. It's something when you start doing this. I mean, literally, we're going through my library of characters. Yeah, I know, right? Right. I mean, as I've said in my last stream, like RPGs kind of help is a bit therapeutic in a way because it can help create a character that you kind of want to try being, and then it can help you realize things about yourself. Um, that thumb is. That thumb should go over here. That's fine. All right. Now I'm gonna do. Now I want to do something that like shows his flash, that shows that he can be like his flashiness. Plus he's called Peacock, so might as well let's get something that's like super flashy on him, to really drive it home. You know what? Let's do some kind of like shoulder cape thing. Some kind of cool shoulder cape thing. Pretty much defeat the whole purpose of drawing his arm right here, but maybe if I give it like flaps or something, I won't have to erase the entirety of it. So let's do this for like outlining where it is, and then okay, so we can get rid of this part, this part right here, and let's get rid of this, and right here. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, is that it for Greatest Showman? Yes, it is. I'm gonna go back to playing my Japanese music now. Okay, I don't really need the picture anymore. It's just to help with the outline. So actually. Let's... This is gonna be a lot. Just want to do enough to like actually fill in. Okay. That. And now that I'm constantly thinking about this right now, I have to, because I think I may have just remembered another character that I forgot to put down here. Maybe. Might have been the last Pathfinder thing that we did. I think so. Totally forgot about him. Where's my pen? Alright, Gansey. There we go. There's another one for the list. So make that 46 characters. So many characters. So little time. Put one in the middle. So that way. Really branch out. Sonic, you're my enemy, winding road. You know what? Let's get some like really sticking out. There we go. Alright, here we go. Another one right here. Holy shit. This is gonna be something. Belladonna, watch out. You got competition in flamboyancy. Okay. My god, if I show this to my friends, they're gonna be like, whoa! Probably. I don't know. They're so much better than I am with this. But I'm sure they would be like, whoa, that's really cool. As long as I don't think they're just saying that just because they're my friends. But they are good people, so should be fine. Go. Excuse me. Ah, oh. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard to do in in the span of I don't know. Right now, right now my goal is to try and get 3 characters done. I can probably get a 4th one in. Alright, then there we go. Look at that. You wouldn't think this face right here would be wearing something like that. Has something going around it. Okay. Alright, anything I should do to the pants? Give it that, like... Give it that look, like... It was very nicely creased. And then maybe just put some kind of like one of those interesting designs. There we go. Like this. and those things. Oh, YouTube is I think it's telling me to. Alright, you guys are actually about to see some live tweeting. Literally. That. Control. Use hashtag. Hashtag weird. Oop. Oop. I had to set reminders for myself to make sure I but yeah, I set reminders for myself to make sure I tweet about my recently uploaded videos and stuff, because for me I think it will help like get it more out there. So yeah, I think we're done. I think we're good. Good. Yeah. All right. That's Peacock. That's Peacock right there. I think that's a handsome looking man. That's better. All right, cool. There we go. Peacock. Yay. All right, so there's that. All right, so let's actually move on to our next one. Yeah, there. All right, so I just added one more, so 42. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna do what did I say? 45. So now that's 46. So I'm just gonna do 1 through 46, and then if it ends up being on one that I already did, we'll just do something. Wow, really? Number one is Wukong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, hold on. I think I still have... Oh, that feels interesting. Oh my god. Hold on, I think this is more of like a show and tell thing. What the hell? Oh, yes, it is. Oh. There was no reason for me to get another sketchbook. Well, actually kind of is, because I prefer the spiral. But this was actually my first RPG book. There he is. This guy right here is my very first. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music real quick. This was my very first character. Now he's a half-elf druid, and I named him Sun Wukong. Yes, after the monkey god. But that's mainly because, like, I think at the time, like, I don't know, I just had this huge kick about like Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, and all that. So I was just really caught up on the name, and I really liked the name. So that's what I named it. That's what I named him, and actually, this is now again just because I'm in this book, it is now reminding me of another character that I may have actually not put down here. How come I didn't put down Gerard? Gerard, oh my god. I can't believe it. Wow. 47 characters. But yeah, so yeah, his name was Sun Wukong. Everybody called him Wukong mainly because that's the name that stuck to them. Nobody wanted to call me Sun. Because of, I think you know why. Sun. So Sun Wukong and this was his animal companion, because this was Pathfinder, like before, like I think it was like legitimately before 5e came out. So yeah. So oh my god. So that very first campaign that we were in had a huge amounts of, well, for me personally, ups and downs. Because it's like, at first, like, I really, like, Wukong was my first character, so I wanted, like a cool but serious character. Instead, I ended up playing a character who absolutely did not want to be a part of the party. I hated every waking moment that he was around them. It's actually really funny. But yeah, like I still remember a huge amount of that. So I guess this is more like story time right now. Because honestly, I don't want to change this. I don't want to like try to redo it or anything. I'm actually proud of it because this is my first. So I'm not gonna do any of that. So yeah, so like our first adventure was going to a town that ended up like everyone becoming zombies and stuff. It was me as a druid. We had a ranger who was first a druid, but then my friend decided to change it into a ranger, which was not a big change. We had a gunslinger, a barbarian, and we had first it was a cleric, Shaga of Stonehold or Stonehorse, I believe. But then my friend decided to change it completely. He was just like a human cleric, that was, I believe, supposed to like be healbot for us, but instead became a Kenku, like raven bird person monk. So that was a huge change. But yeah, so we all went into a zombie town. We killed some zombies, met a paladin, then he fought with us. And literally like the first equivalent of a boss that we fought, our gunslinger died. But then we all finally defeated him. Then we went to like equivalent of a library, met like the equivalent of some kind of like Resident Evil like zombie-esque creature who was like jumped around on the bookcases and everything. And this is actually like the funniest thing that I can remember. Is like it went on top of the bookshelves. And quaint, we're in a library, and literally in my mind, this isn't like your like school library or anything. This is like a Beauty and the Beast mansion sized library. So imagine those kind of bookshelves that are probably like hundreds to upon maybe 1,000 pounds, maybe even more. So so I jumped on top of it. Our barbarian actually like it was a good idea. Yeah, not gonna throw us that. But at the same time, it's like, are you sure you want to do that? So he tried to push the bookshelf with no effort. With no like no, not really no effort. Like he had to use all effort because he couldn't budget because it's a huge bookshelf. And I decided to use a flaming sphere spell that casts a huge fireball to chase after the creature. So of course it like climbed up the bookcase, started burning the library. Started burning the library. Library and the shelves and everything, and then when it jumped off, it managed to wiggle the bookcase enough to actually land on our barbarian. so a pretty bookcases falls on him. Oh my god. Yeah, I drew. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, so you're like, oh my god, a druid using fire in a library? I don't know about that. It's like, and just to let you all know, we started at level 1. To this particular boss fight, we were still level 1. Like, literally the excuse for me and what our DM, said is that literally, I'm a level 1 druid. I basically just got out of effect. Like I just got mass reduced and just came out like I still gotta like commune, you know? No, like the whole reason why I had a lion companion, his name was Simba, because I love Lion King. The thing was because I grew up with the lion. I grew up with him. So so like that was as druidic as I could be. Yeah, like it's not like we haven't like had full amount of time to actually like really commune with how we are, you know? So yeah. And for me, fire spells were fun. And dealt a lot of damage. So fire spell. So yeah. So literally, so still going through that. Like we found out some kind of alchemist. Was made the people into zombies. We another funny story. Through some time, our friend that was playing the barbarian had to move away, so we had to use Skype. Skype was not being friendly to us whatsoever. There was a lot of lag and stuff. So there was a moment where oh yeah, and that same creature also chopped off the paladin's legs. How we healed him? No idea, but we did. So he had to ride on top of my lion, like pretty much for the rest of the time. And then we got to a point where it was like we were surrounded by these like elite, like zombie-esque kind of things who had like some kind of intelligence. So they were able to use weapons and stuff, and we were getting surrounded by them, and we were trying to close a gate. So and then all of a sudden, like, my lion, the paladin, and our barbarian we're all like kind of stranded on the other side of a gate while the rest of us were like learning how to close it. And then me and one of my friends were like, and like we were kind of getting sick of the whole Skype thing, and we were having laughs about this. We were young, we were stupid. But so he ended up, so we were just like my friend just leaned over to me. It's like, have your lion save our paladin friend. It's like, oh dude, I'm totally am. Are you kidding me? So I literally had Simba go over to Paladin, get him up, and like start running away, and we had our Paladin, and we basically just killed our barbarian. We got a barbarian killed. We were so awful. There were so many highlights in that campaign. That was our first campaign. Like even after that, we had to go through an entire dungeon which was like a vampire castle. It was awesome. Like we had like dream sequences that, depending on what we did in the dream, would have affected our characters completely. If we had like cage matches, so they were one-on-one fights. I remember God damn it. I remember the monk. His name was Jackie. Fought an orc that had like one of his hands replaced with a mace. So that was something. And then like he challenged basically the final boss, and like the final boss came in, and then so he's like, hey, he's like, bring it on. Like one punch just sent him flying. Like it was like an in character. Like it was kind of like a story based kind of ordeal. So it was just really funny. And then our ranger went in against a gnoll. Now mind you, the ranger didn't have any weapons, but the gnoll had like all the weapons, and basically our ranger was able to like tackle him, take one of his weapons, and started. No, it was really cool. And then when I went in, I was facing against an orc, and then I'm just like, oh wait, I have the ability to wild shape now. Fuck yeah. So I did that. Like I cast like a spell to give myself more strength, and then like turned into a lion, and just went crazy on the thing. It was really freaking awesome. And then there was a part where we ended up facing like mirror images of ourselves, and we were just having, and it was actually really cool. It was actually really cool because we had to like think of ways of how do we defeat ourselves, you know. Now sadly, through that entire thing, my lion actually died. Rest in peace, Simba. And then we finally got to face the big baddie. We were all like pretty in sync. We all had we did basically everything to fight him off, which was really cool. And then even after that, we went back, and then all of a sudden, like we got like attacked by an huge army of people, and I just got a wolf companion, because I'm like, okay, I think a wolf would be kind of cool, and I just got him. And because I had to commune with nature, I had to come in to this whole war zone. It's like, what the hell happened overnight when I wasn't here? so I had to like. Then I remember I had to turn to a rhino to bash through a door into a home where these guys were like rough housing this family, and I had to take them out, and and then I remember I had to leave. I had to leave at a certain time, so I'm just like, okay, Wukong just goes to the source, to like where everyone is, to where all the bad guys are, or like condensed in. And then I left. Next thing you know, I came back and it was like, oh hey, your wolf died, and you were captured, and everyone else had to save you. I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's why'd you have to? I get the whole like imprisoning thing, but why'd you have to eat my wolf? So there was that. And then we actually had a second part in it where like I think at the time we were level 6 or 7. Our DM just like skyrocketed us up to like level 12 and something, and so we were able to like really get into like our classes and stuff. And I went to a prestige class called Mammoth Rider. And so basically, I want to make sure I did not lose another animal companion. So I literally got a mammoth steed, so I was just riding on top of for a good amount of time. It was really funny just having a mammoth. I mean, and it was also funny because I had like an attack ability where literally all I had to do was walk in an enemy. Alright, so sorry for everyone. So again, like, just me. So yeah, I had a mammoth. It was able to trample things, and stuff, and like, and I don't know, like through that time it was something, but sadly we actually did lose Jackie, because our friend completely refused to say that he was at half health during a boss fight, a surprise boss fight actually. So oh Jesus Christ, so ridiculous. So yeah. So that seems that. Now, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Him and wait, how come I didn't? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the story of my first character and our first campaign and all that great stuff. Yeah, I could just keep going on and on and on about all this, but I do have a stream to get through. So it's supposed to be about like drawing characters, you know. All right. So there goes Wukong. So Wukong was the third. I do wonder if I should like rehash him, like replay him, but do something different. But I don't know. We'd have to see somewhere in the future. May have another. I think I have another drawing of him, of another one of my characters somewhere, probably in that book. But we'll see if we actually see him. Okay, so what did I say? 46? No, 47 now. Alright. So -3, that would technically be 44. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 43, because some characters are duplicates. Because I brought him back because I thought it'd be fun. Alright, so 3 to 27. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh god, it's another doubler. It's another doubler. It's one of my personal favorites. It's one of my personal favorite characters. Alright, here we go. Go, you guys are going to be in for a treat for this one. Alright. Chase Ritter. Alrighty. Okay, Chase Ritter. This is another character that I've played as twice in two different campaigns and two completely different settings. This now, kind of like how I said with Peacock. It was kind of like the inspiration for me to try and be charismatic characters and stuff. So this is definitely one of the most charismatic characters I've ever had twice over. So it actually started with, I wonder if I can actually find my art for him, if I can find it in the line thing. Not Dying World. I wonder if, where would it be? This is no, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Burning Frontier, Blind Sage. I don't remember some of these. Prophecy in the Dark. No, I don't think it's gonna be. I really don't remember. Which one was it? Okay, but let's see. It was called City of Mists the first time I played this character, and then the second one we did in the Savage World system. But basically, I wanted to really get into so this was another, I want to try something different kind of character. So definitely want to be someone who talks and stuff. Now in the City of Mist system, you're in this city, and like a handful of people, well, a certain number of people in that city, they are kind of like spiritual reincarnations of particular gods, mythology, and let's say mainly mythology and stuff like that. So we all got to look up and chose gods, and we got to create people to represent them, and we actually had like abilities and powers based off of what god that we had, and stuff. So one of my friends was Achilles, was basically invincible. One was some kind of like Hindu goddess who was kind of like the female version of Azura, however you pronounce it. Like a war goddess, basically. And one was a trickster god, Coyote. Yes, Coyote. I believe. I just know like the animal's a coyote, but I think like the actual being was called Coyote. For me, I chose Radakaskar. And if you don't know Radakaskar, it is a squirrel in the Norse mythology. See now in the huge basis of like the world tree lore, like in like the branches, the leaves, and all that, the guardian is the angel, and that basically represented like Asgard, like godhood, heaven. Then down below it was like, I mean, some people say serpent, some people say dragon, some people say a bunch of things, but I think it's like more of a serpent. and like down the roots and everything, it like represents like hell, the underworld, stuff like that. And then the trunk, which is where Radakaskar, the squirrel, lives. That's basically like Midgard, like middle area between the two realms. Now Radakaskar was known as a messenger. So he was able, like, it was the only one that was able to actually like travel between the two areas because squirrels climb trees all the time. So, yeah. Now there was also in certain lores, Radakaskar was a troublemaker. So it tend to like create feuds between the eagle and the serpent, so that way they were always at odds with each other, because like it just like causing mischief, or maybe Radakaskar's true goal was to just bring an end to the world tree. so yeah, so that's the god that I chose. There was a bunch of gods that I chose. Like I chose like Father Time. I was thinking like Father Time / Kronos, or some kind of like god that has to do with like nature or something like that. Like I chose a pretty good amount of them. But I actually thought Radakaskar was interesting, and like when I kept thinking about it, I'm just like, huh. Like my first idea was like, so the eagle and the serpent were able to basically believed everything that Radakaskar said. What if I had a character that depended on like a lot of talking and stuff, and maybe one of his abilities that he's able to somehow convince people everything that he says is true. So I'm like, but what kind of person could do that? And my mind immediately went to a lawyer. I'm like, oh my god, that's brilliant. But at the same time, it's not like it's a defense attorney, you know. So it's like he basically tries to figure out. He like sees that this person is innocent, so he'll like say things to convince people, hey, this guy had nothing to do with it, that he shouldn't be here, the real person is still out there, you know, stuff like that. And like people believe him, even though it's like a cheat kind of thing. It's kind of that. But then I was kind of learning that apparently Coyote kind of has the Coyote god kind of had the same kind of power, because it was a trickster god. Basically when I first made like an intro for the character, I left kind of like the end part kind of open, so that way if I did have to change anything, that's what I was able to make those changes. So instead of BSing, basically I had an ability where the trees are my friends. basically the trees became my sorry, I'm going through Pinterest again. I think the best thing I can possibly do is do something. Let's do something very Phoenix Wright related. So I think I'm gonna do that. do that. Do something Phoenix Wright-y. I know that's not actual Phoenix Wright, but you know what I mean. Um, so so yeah. So basically, his ability was that basically every tree in the city would be his surveillance. Is like surveillance cameras. He can actually go up to a tree and be like, "Hey, so what you got for me?" Me. Then he'll drop an acorn. He'll eat it, and then he knows everything that tree has seen. So like that was like it was a very interesting ability, and it's actually a tiny bit OP, especially if he's like, you know, being a lawyer and stuff. He like not only was he a lawyer, he was like being a detective as well. Like kind of like a Phoenix Wright character. You do like the investigating yourself, so that way you can get an up on the case, and stuff. And it was really funny. Now hold on. Chase Ritter. Oh my god. God, this is. I'm actually really happy about this. I'm gonna do green. I'm gonna do green because it's all about tree stuff. All right. So we got a. Oh, actually, this helps. Hold on. Nope. Download it. So that way. There we go. So that's actually what we're trying to do right now. I am basically making a Phoenix Wright character. Alright, so I'm actually really proud of this character. Let's actually sharpen like the lower half a bit. There we go. Sure, raise yours up a bit. He's actually a bit of a lanky guy. I wonder if I should. I think I should. Like I said, lanky. Stand up straight. This is one of the few. This is actually one of the few campaigns that we did that basically people were we actually had in a modern setting. We don't do a lot of like modern settings, which honestly I think it would be cool. if my group did some more like modern setting stuff. Because you know, I think it would add like a little bit of something. Hmm. There we go. It's a little bit better. Then let's see. So I kind of drew what kind of like this kind of that's kind of weird. It's like one of those. I have it in my head. Okay. Maybe I should, I'm thinking of doing something like a little bit more, you know, give a bit more facial expression. Yeah, see that? Um, just do some slight. has a little acorn in his mouth. So let's actually draw him with the so let's draw with like draw the tie up. Draw the tie a bit loosened up. Should he wear skinny tie? Does he wear skinny tie? Yeah. Probably just gets whatever tie. Whatever tie looks good. Again, give a bit more of like a roundish. It's like he's wearing stuff that's like a bit too it's like he's wearing stuff a bit too big for him. Here's his little belt. For and then let's see, probably lie. Put it up. Lie. Back to the fly. Give me those, say yeah. Lie. Turn it up. Back to the fly. Fly, give me those, say yeah. Lie. Turn it up now. Lie. Back to the fly. Back to the fly. Say yeah. Lie. Banzai, Tokyo, left, right, outside. No. Sushi tempo the main song banzai. Not cool. Whoa. Alright, fists. Tokyo, into, left, right, outside. No. Sushi tempo the main song banzai. Taku, bento. Stars. Sayonara. Wow. Bento, left, right. Banzai. Probably does. Probably may actually wear like a watch or something. There we go. Let's see. Sorry, I got so focused on what's going on. That I completely lost track of me talking about it. Okay. Alright. There's a little bit of slack in these jeans. Alrighty. Alright. Good. Alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, and probably probably on his stay. What kind of symbol does a what's it called to have like a lawyer's badge? A lawyer's badge. Mm. Oh yeah, so like scale kind of thing. Yeah, it's fine. It's tiny. All right, so yeah, we got this Chase Ritter. So I mean, to continue on, I mean, it was actually real. I like Chase Ritter is probably one of the most fun characters. At least this one. This one is definitely like one of my most favorite characters to have ever played as because like I really got to like experiment with them and see how well it went. I think what I mainly got down was like I remember it was like, okay, I feel like I should give him like a really unique voice. What's kind of a voice I never use for? Because like I kind of do this kind of voice for like a lot of younger folk and excited ones. Yay! Hey, or this kind of voice for people that just like you know, old mid range, but like the serious type. It's just like kind of ideal. So and I'm like trying to think of like other characters that I've played as that like haven't done anything particular with, or something like this where so I was like trying to think of, okay, what's a cool little voice or something. So I'm like trying to think of like I actually do forget how I came about the voice and everything. I mean, I think I was just like, I'm gonna do something like something like this or this, or you know, it's gotta have something with pop, something that really pops out. It was like, something like something like this, or no, something like this, like this, or maybe like something that feels fast paced. Is something so. It's like, hey, what's it to ya? Or hey, what's up? what's up there? Hey, so my name's Chase Ritter, attorney at law. And then that came the voice of Chase Ritter. It's like, hey, whoa now, you gotta calm down here, man. Doesn't like fully help that I have a stutter, but at the same time it feels like it kind of does. Like whoa, hey, whoa. Hey, Chase Ritter, attorney at law. Here's my card. If you need any kind of help, I'm here for you. I love voicing Chase Ritter. And like I think this kind of started us like every time we get into like a new campaign and like introducing our characters and stuff, like we all kind like everyone kind of like gave like good some briefing. Then when and what was cool is so basically we did like a really cool like introduction to all the characters, you know, like here's the dossier of all the characters coming, and like you would be like thematic and stuff, and our DM would put on music for everyone representing them, and they like put on like the perfect like bluesy like upbeat but blues kind of the tone kind of thing, like something you would almost expect out of like a Wolf Among Us from Telltale games, and it was really fun. I was really like, name is Chase Ritter, attorney at law. I'm a man who tends to defend the people, especially the little guys. You see, if you want to know about my story, well, let's just put it this way. I'm not that great of a defense attorney, but goddamn do I try. That's what you're gonna get. I am going to try everything in my abilities in order to get you the innocent verdict. So, and now things were starting to look really dim, very dim, like down in the crapper dim. but then all of a sudden an acorn falls on my head, and I'm like, what the fuck? But next thing you know, I learned that I'm part god of some sort. But of all the gods that I've been a part of, I'm a squirrel. I'm a freaking squirrel. So what do you think that gives me? Oh, guess what? I get like little claws like them. So now I'm able to climb around things. I can climb on walls. I can climb around my office, your office, or hell anywhere. Because apparently that's how squirrels get around. Not only that, you know the saying, a tree, like, I talk to trees. Guess what? Trees literally can kind of talk to me. I'm like, hey, how you doing? You have anything for me? Drop an acorn, I eat it. How do you eat them? Well, guess what? For me, I just eat them outright whole. And then next thing you know, I see everything. So everything. And ever since then, my rate of being successful as a defense attorney has gone way up. So oh my god. Oh my god. I just love Chase Ritter. And he makes me feel happy inside. I was really disappointed when we had to stop because a lot of people weren't liking the system itself, how it worked. So we had to stop, which is very sad because I thoroughly enjoyed playing Chase Ritter. It was so much fun being him. So so yeah, that's what happened. All right, so now I have to draw the other Chase Ritter. This Chase Ritter was in the Savage World setting, and again we were in a we were in some kind of like high fantasy, but also like a bit technological kind of place. It really depends on your perception of it. But so when my friend came up with this campaign, I'm like, who could I possibly have in this? And this is another thing where I pretty much just threw a wrench in there. I mean, not really, more like I threw a wrench in for myself, because the whole campaign was called the Gauntlet, where we were all prisoners, and we go through this complicated as hell like gauntlet, like series of challenges of different floors with their own challenges and stuff. And if we finish it, we're all home free. If not, then we're dead. Like it's supposed to be like the worst of the worst are supposed to go in there. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And we were just like, I was just playing around ideas. I was like, what if I brought Chase Ritter back? So that was basically what happened. And then my friend was like bouncing idea. He was around. It's just, I'm like, oh man, what if you just had a big dog person, like literally like half man half dog person, like following you around for very questionable reasons. It's just like, oh, that would be cool. So basically I had an NPC as my muscle, and I made Chase Ritter into and I made Chase Ritter into like a full charismatic, I talk to people. Like, I have no fighting experience, I just talk to people. And that's what I did. And I made him a halfling. So he's like, so basically I'm gonna making someone who's half this size, and that was the new Chase Ritter. Where again, I basically bit off more than I can chew, because I'm with criminals. Chase Ritter is with criminals. He's with an like half orc, half tiefling, like an orc tiefling kind of combo who basically punches first, asks questions later, and like an an elf that has like a multiple personality disorder, basically. A girl who is technically a Frankenstein's monster with all these augments built inside of her, and her creator, and like a saboteur, I'm with the worst. This is the worst possible group to have Chase Ritter be a part of, but I'm just like, fuck it. I want to see what it's like to not be able to fight and just literally be a talker. But yeah, literally it was like the worst possible thing I could do. But I accepted my fate. All right, so I have to now. I actually do have section, because so that's actually the dog man that I was around, and then there's tiny Chase Ritter going around. So basically it's more like there. So yeah, I have to. Let's see. Now I think what's kind of upsetting about me doing that, about me being being the talking character in this in this group of criminals and stuff. It's just like nobody wanted to listen to me because everyone deemed that Chase Ritter was the most annoying sack of shit there was, which is true. He like yeah, because I mean, if you had someone talking like this to you the entire time, how do you think? I don't know. What do you expect? It's um 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 so but literally like no one was listening to me. Everybody was literally doing their thing and shit. And and yeah, I don't know. It kind of like brought my spirits up of like being the talker in the group down. Down because nobody was listening to me. Because that's always like a fear. That's always like a fear of mine, of like people never like don't listen to what I have to say or nor care. Um, and that's something that I don't really enjoy. Joy. I think that's like kind of where my personal problems kind of start in. No, yeah. I mean, again, I think like my whole thing is like I don't want to feel useless. I guess that's a way of putting it. Like, basically, if like nobody even bothers to listen to what I have to say, it's like, why am I there in the first place? You know, um, like, why do I like, why am I around? Um, but that's just kind of one. That's just kind of my standpoint about it. I try not to let stuff like that, bother me. But oh right, oh my god, stupid. Yes, I gave him a top hat. That's a biggest top hat. There we go. There's a little flower on it. Because why not? Looks like a fucking goblin. These probably aren't really that pointed. He cleans up nice. Little cuffling kind of thing. Oh my god, yes. Just pinstripe it. Nice pinstripe suit. This is ridiculous. Oh, right. Draw that cuff. With friggin' halfling in a monkey suit. Actually has a sword cane. You know what? He has. You know what? The hat needs to match. We have a pinstriped hat. Oh my god. All right. So we got Chaser. Okay, Chase Ritter. Attorney Law. And Prisoner. Huzzah! I love Chase Ritter so much. I miss playing Chase Ritter. I think of a lot of my characters, I think Chase Ritter is definitely one I'd try and replay. Mainly this one. I mean, as much as I do have fun do. Oh wait, I forgot about his feet. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, there we go. With his Bigfoot feet. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, I wish I could play as Chase Ritter again. Alright, so that's... Technically, that's 3. No. Alright, so let's go into another one. For anyone who's just joining, remember it's a charity stream. Any donations was gonna go towards Autism Speaks for my sister's birthday. Yay! Whoop. Sorry. Alright. Alright, so I might actually end this after this one, because my thing is actually because my computer's telling me I'm running out of space to remove stuff because apparently my memory's not living up to it. I'm gonna have it cut the recording, as you've probably seen, and so that means I have to go and try and do it again. I have to combine the two in my software, and it could take a while to do that, and I can't really afford to stay up a while for that to download, because I have to really do stuff. And I mean, I'm gonna have a busy week at work this week, so yeah. So number generator. All right, here we go. And now we have 42. Boom, generate. 19. Alright, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, wait. Wait, what did I say? 19? Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this. Love this. Alright. I'm gonna switch you. Switch you out. Let's go for let's go with orange actually. Like, alright, so this one, his name is Falco. Fun trivia. Falco is actually the second character I ever came. It's actually the second. Actually, no. Is it the second character I ever came up with? Maybe. It depends on when it came. But a DM for the campaign that my character Wukong was in, so the very first one, there was supposed to be a third part. We did technically do a third part in it, but like way later. So and for some people, and the original idea for part 3 was that we were all going to play characters who had some importance to our previous characters from parts 1 and 2. So basically, like, it could be your character's son, they could be your tutor, or just something. So Falco, it's not Falco from Star Fox. Falco is a halfling who I first wanted to be a druid and be a student from Wukong, and I was gonna have him be like this all powerful magical like weather controlling druid, and I was gonna let him have a talking T-Rex as an animal companion, basically, where he'd have his own levels and all that stuff. Like, that was when I was first learning how to work a system. So basically, after all that is said and done, we were moving on as like time was going on, and like how long it was taking for us to get to part 3. Like our DM told us about part 3 like very early. We were still like we were barely in that castle dungeon. And we were already like coming up with the characters and stuff, but due to the amount of time that it took to finish, and then there was a part 2, we were like trying to my ideas for Falco kind of kept changing. I was kind of keeping him like personality wise the same way that he was, which is like he's like a child. He's a child. He was a child, but like a child that is just like excited about everything. It's like, yeah, woo, let's do this. Like and he is like very easily bored. So he's just like, I'm bored. But not in like an exact way. It's just like he'll probably just like wander about finding something to do, because it's just like, what? No, what? I don't. What? Are we done? Done? No. Well, I'm gonna find something to do and just go off and probably do something stupid. So yeah, so I finally decided that I wanted him to be a monk, to also kind of like represent like Jackie, our the monk that died in part 2. So I think we kind of made it so like Falco, it's so like Falco, um, like Wukong found Falco, and Falco is like, you are way too eccentric. So he brought him to Jackie Ka's dojo in order to hone that excitement into something, give him something to kind of somewhat focus on. So so he learned that, and he was also like an elemental monk, so he's able to use particular elements, so he can do lightning punches, fire punches, and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of worked out, especially when we were trying out the Fate core system. Personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of Fate core. I really didn't really care for it that much, but I was having fun playing Falco, at least, because I finally got to play as him, so I was actually enjoying it. Oh wait, actually, actually, I may actually have Falco. Oh my god, I have more characters than I thought I did in here. Hold on. Oh boy, so many. There's so many characters. There's so many characters in here. There's so many characters. Okay. Do I? Oh my god, do I have Bucky? No. Oh my god, no, don't tell me I don't have Bucky. Oh my god. I don't have Bucky. Name is Bucky. Bucky O'Hare. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy how much I'm finding in here. I definitely know I drew him. Aha! Alright, so there we go. That's Falco. Crazy hair and all. So I also made him apparently our group in the when we actually ran part 3, there was a full-on animal theme of some sort. My one friend played the son of his ranger, who was also a werewolf. One person, one of my friends played as a bear man. Another person played as a half wizard, half pigeon duelist. And I'm like, well, technically, Monk of the Four Winds and Pathfinder gets an attribute of an animal. So I guess I'll be part monkey. So I made Falco part monkey. And he can do all the elements and stuff. And as you can see, I also gave him the very questionable, how the hell does he have muscles kind of thing. So it was actually really funny. And I think something that I was actually really, really proud of was because I really imbued the thought of being just a child with these huge destructive powers and stuff. I just thought to myself, it was I am invincible, let's do this. Let's do this. I remember the DM was telling everyone, he's okay, so I just want everyone to know, actually this doesn't really count for Brandon as Falco, but don't be afraid to really think out of the box for combat and stuff like that. And she was saying that because I think either the end of the session or the session before, literally we were going down a tunnel and we were being chased by a giant worm that took up almost the entirety of the cave. hey, and you know, we were all running and stuff, and like and I think one of our party members was falling behind, so I was like, oh, all right, I can help, and so and while it's going down, like obviously the cave is like rumbling, so like stalactites, I believe it is, like we're falling down, and I was like, so I was like, okay, hold on, and then so I grabbed one of the stalagmites and I just started running. I was like, hey, so can I take one of the stalagmites and joust the worm? It's just like, okay. And so it's like, ah! Ah! I think I ended up throwing it, but like I managed to give enough time for like a friend for my friend to like run. So it's just like, yeah, woohoo! It was so much fun just having having the mindset of like, I'm a child, I'm an idiot, and I think I'm invincible. So no matter what happens, something weird is gonna happen. So yeah, it was just funny. It was just funny. Whew. Oh boy. I love it. I love Falco. I love a lot of my characters. Falco. You were number 5. 5, yeah. I really don't want to like redraw certain characters. Because like I've already kind of perfected them in a good amount of ways. Okay, so let's try that again. But this time I actually have to keep it the way it is because I just realized another one. 33. 42. 240. Sorry, I'm actually looking to make sure I'm not being an idiot. Just putting people down. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, so 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 5, 4. No way. Oh, oh my god. I can't believe. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I'm actually going to do. Oh my god. I'm actually going to draw him. Wow. Okay, this is actually a current character that I'm playing as in my in the one D&D campaign that may end up going into the Savage World campaign. So I may have already mentioned it, but you see now damn it. Alright, so I gotta look for the picture. But okay, but basically, my one of my friends has like, he was like the first one of us to watch what's it called, Dimension 20's Fantasy High, and he got a huge amount of inspiration from that, and no. He got a huge amount of inspiration from it, so he decided to create his own kind of Fantasy High campaign, and we've been calling it Adventure Academy. So now let me actually save this. So basically, so our characters are literally kids, like 15 to 16, and we were accepted into the Adventuring Academy, where we literally learn to be the classes that we are. So we have a fawn satyr. What's the difference? Fawn satyr bard. We have a human wizard, very basic. An elven paladin, a Asimir monk, and me, who is a gnome ranger. Now, we have a very interesting group. We have a very interesting group, because I okay, out of everyone's backstories, I actually had the idea for this gnome ranger for a while, because I've always wanted to try a 5e ranger, like melee style. That I've always wanted to try and do that and see how it was. Not as good as you think, because you might as well be a fighter who does two weapons, or rogue, because, well, but you see now, when I play as now, Jesus Christ. So I really read into like the gnomes, like stuff, like lore and stuff like that. So we made it so like gnomes, like the gnomes have nicknames, and these nicknames are kind of like what represents them. You know, so now my character's actual name is Volts Rabadar, but his nickname is Rebel. so if the nickname that he is given, like he is given himself or someone has given him is Rebel, you know why he has that name. He is the rebellious one. He just goes off the chain of command. So yeah, and I made a very dark backstory for him. I was actually reading through like, because I think it was Xanathar's Guide to Everything, that you can like look up, that you can like roll on tables and stuff to see like give you ideas for like backstory and certain stuff. No. You can, so basically, and in this world, there is this magical like wall. There's like a wall, but then there's like a magical force field or weird around that. And in this world, it's kind of like, it's like the equivalent of a 1980s. So a lot of like, so technology is up to like the point of the 80s and stuff. But then when you go outside, it's like full on high fantasy D&D world that people expect, but like in a world of like apocalypse, in apocalyptic proportions. So I made it so my character was actually born outside of the wall and lived some of his life outside. And next thing, and then one night, he hears like someone talking to him in his mind, and he feels like a sharp pain on the side of his head, and then next thing you know is he hears his father like busting in, like taking his sword out and starts swinging, like the sounds of like fighting happening. And then when everything's settled, like he finally woke up. He sees his father dead, and the remains of a tendril from a mind flare. So after that moment, he literally dedicated his life to get into Adventuring Academy so that way he'd be allowed to go outside the wall and find the thing that killed his dad. And that's honestly why he is a rebel. That's why he is rebellious, because he doesn't care what anyone says to him. That is his goal. That is what he wants. So that's the only thing. And we also made a canon how gnomes can actually live for a really good amount of time, but it's through like discovery. Like they gain life through discovery and like finding new things in the world. So basically Rebel right now, it's because he's like very one-track minded, he's kind of killing him. He is literally, like quite literally killing himself because he is not driven to like experience new things or do whatever. He is literally killing himself until he finds the mind flare and kills it. Wow, seriously? God damn. Sorry. I have to... Alright, so... let's put that away. So as of right now, I am kind of in a bit of a standstill, because once we get to a point where we actually do find the mind flare and get rid of it, like I do kind of have to think about, okay, I actually have to think about like repercussions here. What the hell is Rebel gonna do now that his life mission is over? Like, what is he gonna do? So it is gonna be kind of it's gonna be a bit of a thought process when it comes to it. All right, so gonna get copyrighted by playing these songs. Maybe, maybe not, because I didn't get in trouble for my other video. Alright. Okay, so now I gotta draw hide armor, and, well, actually, well, oh, wait, no. Okay, hold on. I think the most important piece right now, let's see, right now I gotta actually draw his, I actually gotta draw his eyes. Gotta draw his eyes. That he looks deformed. A little bit better. Alright, so because of that, take a closer look. So, okay, I'm seeing. Okay, I need to. Sorry, I actually have to really. That's better. Alright. I had to get a close one in there. Now, probably does have like. So he wears hide armor. So that means I'm actually he actually I have him wear like a jaguar, like a black jaguar pelt like on his head. So cuz I don't know. I just thought that's just kind of like a thing to cool thing to incorporate. And then what and then for him and then just know he has a mohawk. I should uh, show that's not a part of the belt. I love it. All right. Now I have to think. Wait. All right, here we go. That looks good. Looks like a friggin' turned out more. He turned out more like a Spartan warrior than I thought. All right, and then you want to go on it? All right, and then speed. Seems awful. So yeah, basically he has a cape. I guess he has a cape. He does look like a Spartan soldier because of his mohawk. That is like his actual mohawk. Because again, it's 80s, so 80s like punk is getting in, is coming in. Um, now, all right. Oh right. He also has a little quiver behind him, and as of right now in the campaign, he actually has in the campaign um like technically I'm technically not the like I'm not the ranger type to have animal companion. I'm a monster slayer, so which means I'm like focusing on monsters and stuff. But in the campaign, we had like a bit of a moment where, like a really deep moment for Rebel, and ended up finding this what my friend calls like a blade tiger, blade cat, or whatever and stuff. And literally, my mind went to this what you see on my phone right here. I was just like, "Aw," and but it's like a baby. It's like a little baby, um, like a little baby blade cat. So I'm my own little Simba. I have a second chance at a Simba. Oh, cute. Let's see. How do we? How do we? Hold on. Uh, Tiger, Cub, Tiger Cub sitting. Oh my god, they look so cute. Oh, that's. Look at you. Look at you. You're so cute. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh, it's like, come on. So cute. That is so cute. Looks so cute. Oh my god, that one looks like it's smiling. It's so cute. Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry, I have to ignore the fact that I'm looking at little cub versions of these creatures. To a little cub. Well, I like the idea of having a little cub. So cute. Yay! So it is my little blade cub, who I'm not gonna lie, I do think I should change into an animal. I should change into Beastmaster and have this thing as my animal companion. I love him. There we go, Rebel, and who I am exclusively naming Renegade. So Rebel and Renegade. I love it. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my god. Woo. All right, so we got 1, 2. So drew 4, technically 4 characters, and shared another 2. So I think that is quite good in my honest opinion. So I'm actually gonna stop the stream here. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and just listen to me splurge about everything. So we didn't get any donations today. It is fine. I mean, it's not required, but if you guys do feel like donating, that is completely all right to me, because no matter what, it's for a good cause. So honestly, don't worry about it. But we are doing this again tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday. So we'll see how much we can get for it. As you can see, I want to try for 100. If we can't get to it, again, it's like no worries. I mean, I at least want to get it out there. So thank you so much. And even after we're done doing this, if you want to see me do this on YouTube, I am totally down to doing that. So for those on YouTube, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button, so that way you get to you get notifications on when I do Let's Plays, maybe this sometime in the future, and past streams. For those on Twitch, follow if you already haven't, so that way you get notifications on when I start streaming. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So till tomorrow, this is Ice Command 301 saying, see you all next time when I pass by.